Hi everybody, happy Wisdom Wednesday. I know that today isn't the happiest Wednesday, especially with the tragedy that happened in San Bernardino today. As soon as I landed in Miami, I got a text message from Omi actually, and she told me what had happened. And honestly, I don't know if maybe it's because I'm already feeling kind of sad as soon as December got here yesterday. Today's December 2nd. I started feeling sad, and it's just a hard month for me. I don't know, it really touched my heart, and I couldn't believe it. I just don't believe sometimes that we live in a world where people like this really exist that are just going to harm innocent people for no reason. I don't understand it. Sometimes I don't understand it, but I try my best not to let those things change me, or to enjoy life, or not necessarily enjoy life, but to still believe in human beings. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. But anyways, like I said on my Instagram, my love and my prayers go out to these families, the family members that lost a loved one today. I feel your pain. I know that it's painful any time of the year. It doesn't matter if it's Halloween or November or January, whatever. It's always painful. I just feel that in December, it's supposed to be such a beautiful month, jolly and happy, and a month of giving and family and love, that I just don't understand, why these things happen. I don't know. I guess as I lost my mom in December, and it's just so many things, but I don't understand how there could be so many mean people that would just do that to someone. I don't know, which is something that I want to talk about today for Wisdom Wednesday. That I encountered the other day coming back from Reno. We were on a plane from Reno to Vegas, and I don't know if you guys all know Jessica, but Jessica's my hair and makeup artist, and she's a really, really sweet girl. She's a very polite, she's very, she always says please and thank you for everything. She's a sweet girl. Wouldn't hurt to fly. Anyway, she was in front of me while we were walking to our seats because we were the last ones to board, and a lady in front of Jessica was trying to get into the seat next to this man, this white older man. He must have been in his 50s. And Jessica and I were going to take those seats, but the lady in front of her decided to take the seat, which it was the window seat. Anyways, this guy was on the aisle seat, and so he got up to let her in. And Jessica, she had her luggage, I think, or her makeup kit was with her. And I guess she was in his way, and he was made a face, and she says, oh yeah, go ahead, sit down. That's what Jessica told him, right? And he says, yeah, he mocked her. And I saw, and I was confused. I'm like, what the heck? And Jessica didn't say anything, but I'm all about being fair, and it bothered me. So I was like, hey, relax, it's gonna be okay, be nice. And then he mocked me, and I said, you know what? God bless you. That's the last thing I said. I'm not even gonna let this guy get to me, right? So as I'm walking away, he says, oh, shut up. Go back to where you came from. I was like, oh, no, you didn't. I walked right back, and I sure did. I'm not going to lie. I sure did. Got real close to him, and I said, I'm going to show you exactly where I came from, you motherfucker. I did say that. Was it the correct thing to say? Probably not, but I was upset, and I just thought it was so unnecessary for him to say that. Ugh. Of course, my team got upset because they're like, what did he say? It was just I was like, what the heck? I can't believe that we live in those times where racism, because that's a racist comment, that still exists. I was just so blown away. I'm like, what the heck? Because I was being nice. I wasn't being rude. I didn't say F you and all this stuff, I swear I sat in my seat. I was so heated. And the entire time I was sitting in my seat, I was like, I cannot wait to get up. So as soon as I get up, I'm going to just tell him off and tell him all these things, but thank goodness I had that time to think and reflect and analyze the situation. I said, you know what? At the end of the day, he's probably un hombre amargado. He's not happy with his life, or I don't know what it is, because that's not cool to say, but I'm glad I had that time and I didn't see him, because I was going to tell him all kinds of things. But my point with this is that he was about to get the best of me, because in my mind, I had thought, I'm going to sock this guy right now. because I thought it was like rude, especially with everything that's going on with Donald Trump and all this stuff, you know, so me molestó mucho. But then I thought I have so much to lose. Like I think people tend to forget that even though the people that are on television or they sing or they're on stage or they're actors or whatever, like they're humans at the end of the day. We're humans at the end of the day. Those things bother me too. And I also want to react sometimes, but I had to think before I reacted. And I'm glad I had that time to think and say, okay, wait a second. What are the consequences? What if I hit this guy and I get kicked off of the plane and it's all over the media and it becomes this big deal? And I'm just like, I thought about all that stuff. I'm like, wait a second. Like, we have to really like think of what we can lose, or not even lose, but like, it's just not worth it. At the end of the day, I thought, pobrecito, like, está amargado. Like, what can I do for him? If I sock him, how is that going to change him? You know what I mean? So my point is, okay, let's think before we react. Let's think before we speak. Let's always analyze things. I know it's hard and sometimes like we're impulsive and we want to do things at the moment, but that's when we get into the most trouble. When we do things out of anger, or we do things, out of being impulsive is what I mean, you know? So next time someone pisses you off, the way this guy pissed me off, think and say, okay, wait, I'm going to take a breather. I'm going to be like, wait a second. He is not worth it. And that was Omi. I don't know if you guys heard her. Anyways, but that's what we have to just, they're rushing me because we're going to go eat. So I'm sorry. I kind of have to hurry up. But my point is, guys, okay, my point is, let's just think. Let's think before we react. Let's think. Let's breathe. And let's say, okay, before I make a mistake, before I say something that I'm going to regret later, let me just be quiet. Let me center myself. Say, okay, it's not about me. It's about that person. That person has an issue. And I'm not about to let him or her affect me and what I'm trying to accomplish in this world. Because those are what you call temptations. My mom used to call it, it's the devil. My mom used to say that. So just next time, just think about it. Like I did. Because I'm glad I didn't hit him. I did call him a motherfucker. And I don't regret it. It's the least I could have done. Anyways, guys, I gotta go because they're rushing me. But I hope you guys all have a safe night. And if it's anyone's birthday, happy birthday. Anyone's anniversary, happy anniversary. And yes, please pray for San Bernardino, guys. Let's pray that finally we can have some peace in this world. Like, there's so many things happening. And like my sister says, it's because Jesus is coming soon. Jackie always says that. Let's just pray and make sure that we're okay in our hearts and in our minds so that when that happens and the world is over, we go to heaven. Because I definitely am going to heaven. I hope you are too. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good Wednesday, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Hugs and kisses like always. Los quiero mucho. Bye.